All right, celestial mystics, Mystique here. Let's talk about what's about to go down in the skies. Because it's not just the stars moving, it's your life that's shifting with them. We're stepping into a powerful lineup of energy. The Pisces Full Moon lunar eclipse on September 7th, the 9/9 completion portal just 2 days later, the Virgo new solar eclipse on September 21st, then an Aries full moon on October 6th, and a Libra new moon on October 21st. Sounds like a lot, right? Don't worry, I'm going to break it down for you plain and simple. Here's the theme: contracts. Not just papers you sign. I'm talking about the invisible ones you've been carrying in your spirit, in your family line, and in your habits. These transits are exposing what doesn't belong to you anymore so you can rip it up and step into something better. Let me give you a few real-life ways this might be showing up for you right now. Relationships that drain you. Maybe you've been giving, and all you get back is crumbs. That's a contract. One-sided love, unbalanced friendships. Those are agreements your spirit didn't actually sign, but you've been living under them anyway. Jobs or money patterns that keep you small. Ever notice you're working harder but not really getting ahead? That's an old poverty contract, maybe even one your ancestors carried. The eclipse energy is saying, break it up, tear it down, don't renew it. Family obligations that feel unfair, you keep getting cast as the responsible one, the fixer, or the one who always sacrifices. That's a contract. And it's time to ask, who signed me up for this? Because if it wasn't you, you don't have to keep living by it. Cycles in love and heartbreak, same breakup, different person, same fight, different face. That's a soul contract playing on repeat. These next few weeks give you the power to say, nah, that ends with me. Health and emotional baggage, carrying stress, anxiety, or even physical symptoms that feel inherited, that's another contract. And guess what? You can rip it up too. Creative dreams on pause. You've been sitting on your art, your book, your business idea because somewhere inside you feel like you don't have permission. That's an old contract saying you're not allowed to shine. Time to rip it up. Generational silence. Families where nobody talks about the real issues. Abuse, addiction, abandonment, but everybody keeps carrying it. That silence is a contract. This energy is saying, break the silence, break the spell. People-pleasing cycles. Always saying yes when your soul is screaming no. That's a contract with guilt and fear of rejection. Breaking it gives you back your voice. Fear of success. Ever notice when good things start happening, something sabotages it? That's a hidden contract. Maybe a family vow that says, we don't rise too high. Eclipse energy is the time to cancel that agreement. Spiritual imposter syndrome. Feeling like you don't deserve to pray, to manifest, or to have divine favor because of past mistakes? That's a shame contract. Break it and stand in the truth. Divine favor is your birthright, loyalty to struggle. Sometimes you've been taught that life is supposed to be hard, that if you're not suffering, you're not growing. That's a contract with struggle itself. And baby, it's time to cancel it. You don't need pain to prove your worth. Divine favor is not earned by suffering. It's inherited by birthright. That's where the mantra comes in. Listening to break up the contracts over and over during this season isn't just music. It's medicine. Every time you hear it, every time you repeat it, you're training your spirit to let go of what's fake, what's false, and what's not serving you. So when should you practice it? Let me make it plain. During the peaks, play it or repeat it out loud during the eclipse and portal dates I mentioned. Those are cosmic reset buttons, and this mantra lines up perfectly with the energy. In the moment, when old patterns pop up, when you're about to say yes but mean no, when you feel guilt, shame, or that old familiar fear, whisper it under your breath. Let it be your instant shield. Daily rhythm. Morning, play it to set the tone for your day. At night, repeat it like a cleansing prayer before bed. Think of it like brushing your spirit clean. And the benefits? Clarity, lighter energy, more confidence. You'll start noticing that things which used to stick to you, other people's drama, family guilt, money blocks, slide off easier. You'll feel stronger in your no, freer in your yes, and more aligned with your rightful divine favor. This is why I keep saying it's not fluff work, it's freedom work. This isn't surface level spirituality. You know, lighting a candle and hoping for good vibes. Not at all. This is soul level sorcery. This is you going straight to the root, tearing out what your ancestors carried, what your family normalized, what your own fear kept alive. Surface work polishes the outside. Soul level sorcery rewrites the blueprint inside. That's why it works. That's why it lasts. The eclipses and the portals are heavy, yes, but they're also gateways. They're opportunities. And the more you anchor into this mantra, the easier it becomes to walk through them with power instead of fear. So if life feels shaky right now, if people are falling away, if jobs feel unstable, if old pain is rising up, don't panic. Don't think you're cursed. You're in the middle of a cosmic cleanup. And Breakup the Contracts is your soundtrack for the season. Play it, repeat it, let it wash over you. Every time you hear those words, imagine yourself ripping up paper, burning it, releasing it, and stepping forward lighter, freer, and fully in your divine favor. That's how you make it through this cycle, not just surviving, but thriving. And I'll say it again, it's not fluff work, it's freedom work. This isn't surface level spirituality, it's soul level sorcery. And one more thing, Celestial Mystics, if you haven't subscribed yet, do that now so you won't miss what I'll be sharing next. How to replace those old contracts now that you've made space for something greater. Because breaking the false agreements is just step one. The real magic is stepping into the new.
Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. Break up the contracts, fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. Break up the contracts, fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the break up the contracts, the fake contracts. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. Break up the contracts, oh, the fake contracts. I tear up up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. They're fake. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. Oh, tear up the contracts, the fake contracts. They're fake. Break up the contracts.
It's not fluff work, it's freedom work. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear up the contracts that don't belong to me, and I release every false agreement in my bloodline. I'm rising my rightful divine favor now, yeah.
It's not fluff work, it's freedom work. Breaking chains that used to hurt. Every shadow, every lie. I see the truth and I rise. Contracts written on my name, bloodline carrying silent pain. But tonight the paper burns away. I step in favor, I reclaim. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear them down, no turning back. I release what don't belong to me. Divine favor rising, I am free. Every false vow, I let it go. Generations feel the flow. Ancestral chains dissolve in fire. My spirit climbs, I rise higher. Contracts written on my name, bloodline carrying silent pain. But tonight the paper burns away. I step in favor, I reclaim. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear them down, no turning back. I release what don't belong to me. Divine favor rising, I am free. I tear up the contracts, they fall away. I rise in my rightful place today. Every curse is broken, the chains are gone. Divine favor, I carry it up. Break up the contracts, the fake contracts. I tear them down, no turning back. I release what don't belong to me. Divine favor rising. I am free. It's not fluff work, it's freedom work. It's not fluff work, it's freedom work.